today was the panel discussion for managing difficult behaviors, those related to Alzheimer's.
Keeping them on a schedule, keeping them involved in activities that they can tolerate and deal with. Talked about things like keeping their medications regular, dealing with their minor health conditions, not letting things like that get out of control.
So one of the first and foremost tips is really, in order to care for somebody else, you have to take care of yourself.
It's not that she's not comfortable with us, but I don't think she's not turning that on us, because we're sort of like her only link to the outside.
Many people who have dementia begin to live in a different reality from what we all perceive.
Remember, we're dealing with somebody with dementia, with a broken brain. You know, to some degree, the brain is broken. So it's not their fault that the brain is broken. This is the way they're interpreting information, and this is the output here.
A mistake that happens with family members is that sometimes we think, are they faking it? Because sometimes they remember stuff and sometimes they don't. So what happens is we make it an argument because we say, don't you remember that you did this? And they'll go, no, or why can't you do this? Because yesterday you could. So part of it is being supportive and not always arguing. Sometimes it's not always best to say, well, don't you remember today's date? And it's more important to say what we're going to be doing today.
Well, I think that anybody that has relatives that have dementia, Alzheimer's, or any of the other mental health diseases could do well to come to these conferences and hopefully learn a lot. And I felt I learned some good things this evening.
So I took copious notes somewhere here. Here we go.
Looked like a pretty successful event. We had about 25 people attend, and I think everybody was well informed.
It was a very worthwhile discussion. It was really a good program, and I think it's great that Kensington puts on this series. And I've been to a few assisted living facilities, and this looks to me to be a first-class place. Really nice and good people. I'm very impressed.
There was a lot that the people were talking about that was very good. I enjoyed this session.
It was a very knowledgeable panel, and I've heard them speak in the past, and I was very happy to hear them speak again.